I can get you the.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy G Greg, G in Effect Media, in association with Rising Legends Promotions. And today I'm with Keilon, Zulu Warrior,
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Bradford. Keilon, thanks
Oh
for
yeah,
taking the time to,
oh
to
yeah.
do
I,
this
I
interview. I
I appreciate it,
appreciate you.
brother.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah. So, off the top, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, my name is Keilon Tyree Bradford. I'm from San Bernardino, California. I was born in Loma Linda. For my cousins out there bugging me for that, but yeah, I just been been boxing for about 4 years now. Just a lot of it's just been a lot of a lot of stuff. Just been active in the gym, training hard, fighting when I can. Really, just waking up early in the morning, grinding, and just going to work.
Right.
Yeah.
So, off top, what inspired you to become a professional boxer?
Really, since I was like, I want to say, I've been watching boxing since I was like probably like 7 or 8 with my dad and my uncles at the time though too. And then like I want to say when I was like 11 or 12 or 13, me and my dad had a bet because I was watching Ali fighting Joe Frazier,
Right.
and I told my dad I could fight longer than that. And my dad's like, you can't go no 15 rounds.
Right.
And went out in the bag, and I hit it for like 5 minutes straight. And then like yeah, that right there, that's when I fell in love with it. Like
That's what's up.
yeah,
How do you train or prep yourself for a fight?
I prep myself by eating right, eat a lot of vegetables. I do eat a lot of chicken, fried fish. I want to say sometimes I make me some egg sandwiches because I fight.
Just keep it real
Yeah,
lean,
yeah,
huh?
keep it real lean. I do a lot of calisthenics, a lot of push-ups, and like, yeah, I come from a family that's like they real big on calisthenics and push-ups. So like me playing football in my past, it was kind of like it was easy to transition that
Right.
into like I was like, oh, for real, y'all already do this? I'm like, with football, I was barely touching weights. I was just doing a lot of push-ups, and yeah,
So tell me, how do you deal with the pressure and the nerves before a fight?
the nerves, I don't really deal with them because like I want to say, I don't know, the big stage, the crowd. I don't really pay attention to that
Yeah.
because I want to say like I mean watching my oldest brother, he made it to the NFL, and then like seeing how he dealt with it, it didn't really affect him, and I was like kind of the same way. Like I always been around the crowd since I
Right.
was like 5.
So it was nothing that you had to
Yeah,
get used to.
but
You
more
was
than
already
anything, I did miss the crowd when I
right.
stepped away from football for like a year, and I was just working out in the room and then playing fight night, and I'm like I could do that. I mean, I told my parents about it. I'm about to join boxing. Then they didn't really take me seriously till I just, just start winning. Really start just being me, really.
Right.
And boxing was kind of a way for me to escape. Like San Bernardino is a hard place, so like the ring is kind of a way for me to escape everything,
Right.
what's going on.
Can
Yeah.
you describe what's your most memorable fight and why it was so special?
Oh, there's been a couple of them. I say the one when I cut weight. I was up at 4 a.m. in the morning trying to cut weight. Then I showed up on weight, and they was like, "Nah, you need to fight super heavyweight." I'm like, "What? I just been here cutting weight to like 201." Then I'm like, "Yeah, I had to eat a whole burrito," and the dude weighed like 20 pounds heavier than me. And then like, yeah, that fight was pretty crazy, but I still won. I could say that he was pretty elusive though.
So tell me, how do you
Yeah.
balance your personal
Oh yeah.
and professional personal life and your professional career
I want to
before
say like
before a fight?
I'm real I'm real picky in who I hang out with, and then like I like to surround myself around people that's serious about what they do.
Right.
Like I don't really like 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 even with my family, like it's a certain crowd I'll hang out with, and a
Right.
certain crowd I just don't even
Yeah.
concern myself with.
Right. That's smart.
Yeah, cause
That's smart.
growing up, my mom always told me like at the end of the day it's gonna be me when I get older, and then like yeah.
So, how do you, throughout your training process and preparing for a fight, how do you stay motivated and stick with that positive attitude?
Oh yeah. When I'm in training and stay motivated, I think back to the times I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like when I broke my leg, like I couldn't get up and work out or walk. So I thank God every day just for giving me opportunity just to work out every day, like, or when I'm running my miles, like it was a time, it was just, yeah, it was tough. I want to say that.
Right, right. I get you on that. Um, how do you stay in shape and maintain your physical fitness?
Oh, I work out almost every week. I ain't gonna lie. Every my first year at boxing, I was working out 8 years a day. I mean, 8 hours a day, just training. Cause I just that's all I love to do. Just like I can remember as far as I could go walk or 3 or 4. I was watching my dad lift weights, working out, and just watching my brothers work out. And it was always like me growing up as nothing but boys and one
Right.
girl.
So
So
you gotta look for something to do, huh?
everybody's competing like, oh, who can run fast? Who can run down there
Right,
to the block? Oh,
right,
I'm the
right,
fastest, or I'm the strongest, or
right,
I could fight the hardest, and like,
right. Sibling
yeah.
rivalry, and
And then
you know.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like my oldest brother, not my oldest brother, my brother to my oldest brother, Brennan was the one that kind of like take me to the garage, like show me how to read hands, show me how to read the shoulders and everything, and like yeah.
What advice would you give to somebody that's either started training or thinking about joining the sport of boxing? What advice could you give
You
them?
got to be all in. Like this got to be a lifestyle, and it's something that you gotta like love doing. You gotta love violence. I'm gonna say that right now. Ain't no questioning. Like,
Oh
uh,
man,
I mean, it's a lifestyle. You're going to get exposed if you're not living a lifestyle. That's what I can say. Like it shows up in the ring, even in sparring or the real match. Like every day, you got to be like on point. You can't relax in the sport at all.
right.
Yeah.
So tell me about some of your future goals and your aspirations
Oh
in the sport.
my future goals become a champion and hopefully just open up my own gym. At one point in time when I about the time I put the gloves down. And I plan on fighting until I'm like 37 or 38. I mean, yeah, because
Right,
I got an uncle that's training right now, like he's 71 and he running miles, and I'll be looking at him, I'll be like, oh, I could probably outlast you when I get in my 70s. It's just
right,
something that we always like, I come from a real athletic family, so it's always like competition like that all the time.
right.
Yeah, and like yeah.
How do you study and prepare
Oh,
for an opponent before a fight?
I watch a lot of film. Actually, I'll go watching fights from the 50s, from the 60s, from the 70s, from the 80s, from the 90s. I watch how they train. I watch how they hit the bag or how they jump rope. It's certain fighters I watch.
Right.
I want to say, but like when I watch my opponent though too, I do look at his mistakes though too. But then like I mostly watch when they shadow box, like
Right,
in person, like because it's different from seeing it on a video than you in the ring with them. Like it's real different
right. Tell me about some of your most valuable lessons
in
that you
boxing.
learned in the sport of boxing.
One of my most valuable lessons I learned. I want to say it's a kill sport.
Right,
You got to go in there and just really want to kill a dude. It's nowhere around it. You got to have that mindset, that warrior mindset in you. And then like most people say it's in your blood, and like me coming from like two of my grandfathers, they fought in World War I, one fought in World War II, and just like yeah, just a bloodline of fighters and soldiers in my family. And then like I don't, it's sometimes in the ring I do like go to another place, I want to say,
right.
and then just like yeah, come fight time I'm gonna show it though by tomorrow for sure.
That's no doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt. How does your mental preparation differ from your physical preparation before a fight?
Oh, I like to stay in a quiet room. I meditate a lot. I want to say, I like my inner peace. I want to say that. Like I'm antisocial to the max. Like, like yeah, I like my peace. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be in a room, listen to music, albums. I listen to pretty much anything really. Like
Right.
I want to say that. Like
So it's all kind of just mental
yeah,
preparation.
mental
Just get your mind
preparation,
right.
the calm before the storm. To be
Right,
honest.
right. How do you see the current state of boxing
I
And
see it keep elevating. To
yeah,
me, when people were saying like boxing was, to me it wasn't. It was like fighters, we gotta fight each other. At the end of the day, like I need him to make this money for me.
right,
Type like I need it's a partnership
right,
technically, but we there to kill each other and go home. That's pretty much it, and put on a show for people.
right.
Uh, I'm how this year been going with boxing. I'm loving it. To be
Right.
honest, it's fights that I want to see. I feel like boxing is just like it's it's on its way to be where it's at in the '90s. I want to say,
Any
and
in particular person you kind of got your eye on, or somebody that you've been watching,
I'm
maybe taking pointers, or kind of like
like
using as your mentor?
like it's couple people I would love to work with and like get some game with, and like there's a couple boxers out there, not too many I want to say out loud
Right,
like right now.
right,
I'm the type of person that like I like to get the respect
right,
up front, and like I don't like to chase.
right.
That's just who I am. Like yeah.
Last but not least, why did you sign the Rising Legends?
Oh, I've been knowing Josh for a good 3 years, 4 years now. Like since I started. Uh, he's real knowledgeable in the game. Like he's a pro fighter though too. And then just being around him, his whole family,
Right,
seeing how he handle business,
right,
and then just like he's like family. To be
right.
honest,
No
yeah.
doubt. Well, you heard it first, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh
Elon,
yeah.
appreciate you.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you get that pay-per-view. Tune in tomorrow night. Live. It's going down. If you haven't got it already, visit www.risinglegendspromotions.com. It's your boy G Greg, and I'm out.
Oh yeah.
Peace.